you never felt like just a number. You know, you always felt like that you could make a difference in the company, I suppose. So I always felt there was a motivation within myself to improve because I could see a clear path.
Even though I'm an apprentice, it's clear to say that I have a role in the big picture in each project.
We have an amazing team, and it's individuals young to really experienced to time-served professionals.
I make sure I have a clear understanding of what's expected of me.
Lads don't think you're there for them as a friend, they don't respect you as a boss.
So every detail I'm going through, I'm involved in all the meetings.
One thing I like to do is mentoring the young ones and coming in, showing them how it gets done.
The job we're in, if you don't enjoy it, you cannot produce good work.
When Tritech came up, it felt like I've got a sense of belonging again.
At the time we were kind of going through a recession. The company I was with had scaled right back. I heard of a vacancy in Tritech, had a conversation with Joe, got a really good feeling off Joe. He's always very welcoming and accommodating, and he always gives you a sense of purpose when you're talking to him. That was 13 years ago, and I started charge hand, worked my way up to site foreman, construction manager, done that for a good few years, and then moved up into project management.
I suppose our skill set at the leadership team is knowing the right people for the right projects, and it's about assembling a team, not just who's available at that point in time. Sometimes it can mean you have to try and make somebody available for a particular type of project. I would just as quickly go to a young, inexperienced person for their opinion and their view on a particular aspect of the job as I would going to an experienced person. I love the ideas that young people bring. Even if it's impossible, there's an angle and it's amazing.
We've lads that came through from the academy and we've seen what way they can work, and if they're working to a high standard, it's only going to benefit the company of when they go to site that they're able to work to a high standard and the jobs will be done a lot quicker and faster and more efficiently.
So before I was with a main contractor, and I was only focused on one little specific task over and over again, where with Tritech they involve you in all aspects of the job, every department from pre-construction to construction to commissioning. So I have a sense on the big picture, but I have to keep an eye on the small details as well.
You have to understand what you're doing, especially in this game. Everything you're doing is for a bigger purpose. It's all part of one project. It's like a jigsaw puzzle, it just all comes together at the very end, and it's nice to know what you're building and what you're working towards.
You need to be able to bring a team together because there's nothing can be done on your own. If you don't have a good team or a focused team and you can't get that team to work together, you may forget about it. You're not going to have a good project at the end. So you need everybody pulling in the same direction.
At the start when I came, I said, right, I'm going to start as an electrician, but I always wanted to work my way up. I always wanted to be a site manager, be a construction manager. For some other people, maybe that's not their life, but for me, yeah, definitely I want to move up through the ranks.
You're not just a name or a number like other companies. You know, you are Sean Sheridan, project manager. You know, you're not that guy running that site. That's the difference with Tritech.
It's to find a company that's the right fit, one where you do have a say and one where it is a nice work environment. I would say Tritech is that place. It's good we sit down as a team, and that's the way I like to see things, that we sit down as a team and make a collective decision.
I never see myself as the boss of Tritech. I hold the title of managing director, but I think what that is, that's my responsibility to everybody who's involved in the company.
And having that direct relationship with a director or going straight into a director's office, this is where I want to grow, and this is where I see myself in the future.
I was on site, I was installing the pipe work, I was fitting pipe work. I served my time, so when I walk a site, because I have the background of the trade, I know what's right and I know what's wrong, and I'm not afraid to say that.
I have a vision and we're taking the company in that direction, but the reason I'm confident about where we're going with it is because the people we have in the business. I know we can do it with them.